Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I thought today I would show you how I make my tinctures because my husband told me we're running low on elderberry and echinacea tincture. And I'll show you what you shouldn't do. So here's one that I've already got started 4 days ago. This is valerian root because your girl can't sleep. So I have some valerian root in my cabinet that I'm using for tea for now until this is ready. Because this won't be ready until the end of July. And I brought it here into the witchy room now because I can keep it cool and dark. But I do the easiest method there is, the folk method. So if you have an herb, like leaves, flowers, you fill the jar about halfway. This might be a little bit more than halfway. You fill the jar about halfway, and then you top off the jar with your alcohol, in this case, vodka. And if you're using roots, berries, barks, you would fill the jar about a quarter to a third of the way, and then top it off with, again, vodka. Super easy. There's not a lot of measuring involved, which I'm not good with math. So, glug, glug, glug. Pour it up to the top. Put your lid on. Give it a shake. And then leave it on the counter for a few days, and every day, give it a shake. Make sure everything's all wet. Sometimes you might have to open it up and top off with a little bit more whatever alcohol you're using. In this case, vodka. Because the herb absorbs it. Label it. Date it so you remember when to decant it. And that's it. There's a million ways you can write the label. Again, this is just echinacea and vodka, so I just have echinacea and vodka. If I was going to bottle it for somebody, the label would be a little more involved. But since it's just for home use, just me and my husband and my son, that's all I need to know that's in there for right now. Same thing with the elderberries. We go through a lot of vodka in this house, and we don't drink it. Just fill the jar up to the top with the vodka. Put the lid on. Give it a shake. And again, it just says elderberries, vodka, and the date so that I know in about 4 to 6 weeks to strain these, and then I could put them into little bottles. Going through my stuff because I have had insomnia, I remembered making a sleepy time tincture and a sleepy time tea. I have my sleepy time tea. It just says sleepy tea number 1. And it says, now I took the same blend that's in this jar and I decided to make a tincture out of it. And this is sleepy blend. And it says that I used the vodka. It's got the date on it. But that's all. I thought I wrote down the recipe in my handy dandy herbal recipes for healing book. I did not. Checked my grimoire. It's not in my grimoire. So, well, I can look at this and I can tell I've got chamomile, I've got lavender. I think there's hops in here. I have no idea what else is in here. So even though I know it's safe because I got the recipe somewhere and I have used it, it would be nice to know if I want to replicate it, what I used. Same with this. At least I know what the alcohol percentage is in here, but other than that, I don't know what herbs I used. So, don't be Leanne. And if you make a blend, make sure you write it in your book, or at the very least, write it on the label so that you know what it is. Now I'm going to have to go through few of my herbal books. I got an idea of where I might have found the recipe, and it might not even be in one of them. I might have it saved on Pinterest. Don't be a Leanne. Write your stuff down. But that's all I really have. I just wanted to show you. It's so easy. The folk method is the easy. I've seen where people use Everclear and then dilute it with water, and you need to do a certain percentage, and you have to weigh out. That's too hard. It doesn't have to be that hard, especially when you're just doing it for your own home personal use. Dried herbs and flowers, fill the jar about halfway, top it off with the alcohol of your choice. Vodka usually works best. And it doesn't have to be expensive vodka. You can use cheap stuff. This is Kirkland from Costco. berries, roots, and barks about a quarter to a third of the way. Top the jar off with alcohol. You're going to want to give them a good shake every day for a few days. Store them in a cool, dark place, and about once a week or so, maybe give them a check and give them a shake, see how things are going. 4 to 6 weeks, strain them, bottle them, and now you've got your tinctures. We're real big on the staying healthy around here, which is why you don't have to use jars this big, but we go through a lot of this. I also just made a half gallon of elderberry syrup and a half gallon of fire cider. So we want to stay healthy in this house. We already had the vid once. I don't want it again. So let me know down in the comments if you want me to come back in 6 weeks when I'm ready to strain these, and if you want to see how I strain and bottle them. I hope you like this video. Hope to see you in the next one. We are 5 subscribers away from 500. Yay! Subscribe. And I hope to see you at the next one. Thank you for watching this one. Bye. Cheers.